Okay, so today is Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025. We have quite a number of fundamental events today, so we expect volatility in the market. 7 a.m. this morning, just about 20 minutes ago, CPI was released from the United Kingdom. Actually came out less than forecast, so that could have led to some bearish movement on the GBP pairs, that's the British pound. But then the next fundamental event will take place at 1:30 p.m. later this afternoon, and that's the core retail sales and the retail sales. So volatility is actually expected on the dollar, because of this particular news event. And by 2:45 p.m., there will be news from Canada. That's Bank of Canada Monetary Policy Reports, Bank of Canada rate statements, and overnight rate. All of them have to do with interest rates. So that will come out by 2:45 p.m. And 3:30 p.m. later today also, there will still be Bank of Canada press conference. Then 6:30, Fetcher Powell will speak from the United States. And later tonight by 11:45 p.m., there will be New Zealand CPI. But the one we're going to focus on this for today is actually the news event by 1:30 p.m. and 2:45 p.m. For the others, I would advise you to stay out of the market when you do this. It might get better. But the key ones are the ones that will take place 1:30 p.m. and 2:45 p.m. later today. And even all this still falls under the afternoon session. So I'll just touch briefly on something. Shows volatility that will walk the course of this morning session to the afternoon session. So for the quality sales, I definitely expect the dollar to react to that. And I'll show you my outlook for the dollar, on that particular news event. So I'll flip over now to the charts to show us what I'm seeing technically. For the news from the United States, if you come over 1:30 p.m., I'll be looking at the USDHF for that particular news event. Now, if you have followed my analysis on the USDHF for a while, we had a massive bearish breakout last week. And I said on Monday that I'm looking for a bullish opportunity on the USDCHF for this week. It's been quiet so far. All right, so Ajibola Olawale is saying that my voice is breaking. I want a confirmation from others if that is true. Can you hear me clearly or my voice is breaking? I need a response so that I can know what we should do. Okay, it is. It's not clear, it's breaking. Okay, that may be likely due to the network. That may be a network thing, but just give me a few seconds. Let me see what I All right, so I'm back. I believe it should improve now. It's actually the network. Network has been so unstable since last night. So hopefully it should get better. So let's continue. So I've had a bullish outlook on the dollar for this week because of this descending trend line on the weekly time frame and price is trading around here, so I'm expecting a bullish breakout. And as at yesterday afternoon, I remember telling us I was seeing a reversal pattern, setting up here, and it's getting a lot clearer. We're having a triple bottom pattern forming here, which is expected to lead to a bullish breakout on the USD So later this afternoon by 1:30 p.m., if the news comes out good for the dollar, then we'll be looking to buy the USD as price is expected to break out into the bullish direction. So I'm bullish on the dollar ahead of the news from the United States later today at 1:30. So let's look for a bullish. So if it comes out good, just place a buy on the USD. They are very much in order. Now, aside the USD there is a technical setup I'm seeing, which is expected to break out this morning session, and that's on the Euro New Zealand. In fact, it's already broken out, so I'm going to do the signal on this one right now. You can see I have a bullish trend on this instrument. Price is expected to break out in the bullish direction. We have an uptrend, and we have a previous resistance on support. So this region here is a confluence. Price touching the resistance on support and trend line, and if we flip down to the 1 hour, we are seeing the formation of an inverse head and shoulder pattern, and price just broke the neckline. So we're expecting price to push up further into the bullish direction. So price is expected to push up further into the bullish direction. I'll draw my trend line right here, and it's not compulsory to press a corner at the back, but just let's see if it can complete the falling wedge. All right, it's completing the falling wedge. So I'll use my Fibonacci to set my profit taking level. It's still trading around the Fibonacci level. We'll just wait a little. Let it clearly break out above that Fibonacci. Okay. So we're tagging the next Fibonacci as our profit taking level. So let's just hold on. I want to see it clearly break above. You can see it's trying to test it and go back. Let's just wait for some few minutes. Let's see it clearly break above that. We'll come back to it, but we're watching it very closely. All right, so it's actually my key setup I'm looking at for the big data given New Zealand. I'm bullish. Either way, I'm very bullish on it. And next I'm looking at is the AUD card. Now, I'm expecting a bearish movement on the AUD card today. And this is my reason for looking for a bearish movement. There's a previous resistance there on support on this other end on the daily time frame. All right, so we have a previous support rather. Support turned resistance. Price broke through support became resistance. Technically, we're looking for a downtrend. All right. So if the later in the afternoon now, we're expecting some news from Canada. So that will also play a lot of role in this particular setup. Technically, we're bearish on the AED. So if the data comes out good for the Canadian dollar, that would really encourage the bearish breakout of this instrument. So by 2:45 p.m. when the news from Canada is, you can just pay a lot of attention more to this particular instrument. If the data comes out good for the CAD, then you can trigger a sell on the a hat price is expected to give a bearish direction. Okay, I've given you my outlook on the dollar, and if we're looking at buying the USD another instrument that may react to that will be the New Zealand USD. So while the USD may be looking bullish, the New Zealand USD is having a bearish outlook. We also have a resistance on the daily time frame, and we're having a head and shoulder forming on 1 hour shoulder head, second shoulder. We expect a downtrend. This may, it all depends on how market volatility will be today, may trigger before the news. The triggers, trade it, but make sure you have a stop loss, proper risk management. Generally, I'm bearish on the New Zealand as we approach the release of the data by 1:80 p.m. That's the neckline region. So what we're doing is that we're waiting for price to break out below the trend line, below the neckline, or where they expect further drop in price. And don't forget your confirmation should be that your RSI clearly below 50. That's the final confirmation you need to trigger itself on the news. All right, that'll be all for my end this morning. For as a recap, I've analyzed three instruments this morning. I've analyzed the USD where I said I'm bullish, especially ahead of the news that we anticipate by 1:30 p.m. of the dollar. I'm bullish on the Euro New Zealand on 1 hour, and I'm giving you my outlook. Like I said, we still check to know if price has broken out above that Fibonacci level, so that level will not act as a transfer price reverse. Then I've analyzed the AED card where I said I'm bearish on 1 hour, and if the data from Canada in the afternoon comes out good for the Canadian dollar, that will ensure a bearish drop of the AED card. And also, I'm bearish on USD since I'm bullish on the dollar, especially if the news comes out good for the dollar. All right, so those are the four instruments I've analyzed for us this morning. I'll take a few other questions I'm seeing here as we begin to round up. Sure, Corey, I don't have anything on gold that gold is unstable. Udeme Udo, please be specific. I can't analyze what JPY pairs. About 6 of them. Just give me a specific one to look at. AED is having a bearish outlook just like New Zealand USD. So if the news comes out with the dollar, sorry, that response is for the Udo for the JPY pairs. And for daily BTC, Udeme AUD All right, so let's check the BTC USD AUD Okay. Now this BTC seems to be going according to plan. Yesterday, I said it when somebody asked about it. I said I was seeing what looks like a double top pattern forming on it, after price hitting resistance on the daily time frame. So that is getting clearer, and price is gradually approaching the place that's supposed to be the neckline region, which is acting as a support. All right. So if a new candle opens below this support, you can see that when price hit that support, we saw some bullish retracement here. So if a new candle opens below this support level, then you can trigger a sell on. So that's for the person asking about getting closer to entry. But exercise some patience. In the place of patience in trading, wait for a new candle to open below that support zone before you trigger a sell on. And okay, RSI is already below 50. That's also a good one. But then I would advise you trade this with a lot of caution, because this is 4 hour. Swing on BTC can also mean your stop loss will be wide. So trade it with a lot of caution. Because what I'm saying is only a 4 hour setup. Okay. Now, on a further outlook on 1 hour, we may experience some bullish movement before the bears will take place. Because on the 1 hour, even on 30, 15 minutes, this is looking a lot like an inverse head and shoulder at a support zone. So we may see some bullish break before a sell. So I will even advise maybe you look for a short-term movement on that. That might be safer for you because the stop loss might be smaller compared to the 4 hour sell than the large stop loss. It's still forming at the moment. So what I would advise is this is a BTC on 30 minutes time frame. This is a neckline region. Wait for a new candle to break out above this region, and wait for your RSI also to clearly cross above 50. Then you can trigger a buy on BTC USD. And if that happens, look for a profit taking, possibly at this region. That's about 84,385.84. Price may push up to that level, all things being equal. So I think I'll hold on to that view for now. The sell may be a long-term thing. And this is even safer for you because the stop loss, as in the bullish movement, is safer for you. But the stop loss can still be that on the 4 hour time. So for now, we have the bullish outlook.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sorry, I have a running trade on the on sell.
On BTC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, at what point
I don't know if I, sir?
At what point did you make an entry? It was at the close of the first candle below the trend line. Did you enter somewhere around this area? Are you in profit? Let's even take it to that.
Yes, sir. I'm in profit, but it's retracing. It's retracing because of this bullish something you sell in 1 hour.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Can I still hold it? Will it still turn back to sell?
Well, at this point, I can't say. I'm looking more at the pattern I'm seeing at the moment. But if we want to play safe, what I can advise is you shift your stop loss to break even. If you don't want to close, then move your stop loss to break even. So that's why I was trying to know at what point you made your entry, so that we can know.
I made the entry since last week, so that's why I was asking questions on it. So it had been I placed on sell, so she has been buying until I think early Sunday morning before it started. It started selling. Yes, sir. So
Okay.
either Sunday morning or I think early Sunday morning. It started. So that was the time I was asking you yesterday. You said that if it's able to make that double top, it will start selling. I think it was yesterday morning. So that yesterday morning, after you finish the analysis, not long after that, it now made that double top and started selling. So it sold until early this morning. It now started forming that double, that inverse for the head and shoulder again.
Okay. Now, what I would advise is this: when it's not looking like everything is so clear, just close it and do another trade. Most of the time is that you are not in a loss or a profit. That's no matter what level of profit, at least it's not a negative. So
Yes.
you can just close it. That's what
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right. We'll look at AUDJPY. Okay, I'm just going to find them. So let me open the fresh. Okay. All right, so I said we're bullish on the dollar. For Euro USD, it's going to be the opposite. Now, this is Euro USD on the monthly time frame. You can see price is trending downwards. And on the weekly, there's a previous resistance up to this point. So this region here is a confluence. It's a place where the trend line meets with the resistance. So technically, we're looking for a reversal. So we take it down to the 4-hour. Yeah, even though price looks like it's trying to go up, but then maybe by the time the data is released, we may see a bearish move on the Euro USD. Let's go down to 1 hour. Okay. So this is what I will say about Euro USD. If price breaks out the low, this support level here, then it's going to be a sell on Euro USD. It's not yet time to do that. You need to wait patiently. Let the news be. The news might play an important role, but I'm very sure. Then AUDJPY. All right, so on the monthly time frame, price actually the support zone right here. Okay, this is actually key level. The previous resistance turns support and price turns. All right. So it's a previous resistance here, it's on support here and support here. So we can see there's been a retracement on the monthly time frame in the bullish direction. And that's why this is all of the candle for last week. It was a bullish. because price could not break down monthly resistance and support. Okay, on the daily, there's been a range last couple of days, the price forming a minor resistance right here. There's no sufficient liquidity around this instrument at the moment. So I don't want to give any, I won't give any direct analysis. It may sell, but it's not guaranteed. That's it. There's no sufficient volatility around it. So I'm not giving any direct setup like that. Then we may experience, we may drop further if they go, anything can happen. So whoever was asking about this, I would advise you can stay out better. I've given other setup that will likely move. So you may put your attention more on these ones. I've given analysis on Euro New Zealand, AUD card, so these are actually the main instruments you should be looking at. Maybe except you have a running trade on this first trade, I will advise you not to bother about this for now. Okay, so that's going to be all. I've attended to at least all the questions. Like, then we're not able to touch all the KPI pairs. There are quite a number of them. At least I've touched the one, which is the AUD KPI. All right, so don't forget about physical training at our offices, both in Abuja and Lagos, tomorrow, Thursday. Thursday, 17th of April, 2025. The Abuja office, the time is 10:30 a.m. and the venue is a Work and Connect Building, 50 Ebitu Ukiwe Street, Abuja. And the Lagos office, the time is 11 a.m. The venue is Lagos Executive Business Hall at Jones Avenue. Yeah. So we live in Lagos and its environment, Abuja and its environment, try to make a separation for training at these locations. And if you want to enjoy more signal support, it is possible through our funded client group. It means you need to have funds in your trading account, or it means you need to even top up your trading account to have sufficient funds to place the signals will be dropping. So just reach out to your account manager, fund your account, get added to the funded client group. We'll update you more on this unit and still moving around that, which is acting as a resistance. And the coincidence because it goes around the neckline. But if you're in a funded group, you try this out at all, definitely I'll drop this. I'll even try to put the setup together and post it all the quotes and an analysis. So that it's only you can see that when it finally matures. All right, that'll be the end of the analysis this morning. You have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.